Hello, everyone. Welcome to Backyard Musings, broadcasting live from Apple Valley. I'm Steve,
I'm Scott.
and we're in Apple Valley, chilling.
Yep.
Literally.
Snowed in the mountains last night. We're getting the wind from
It's
it.
a little bit
It's kind
cold.
of cold.
We are in the backyard. You can see the lights are on. You can see up there, lights are on.
But we have been enjoying a very, very late fall. So our fall weather is gone now, and we're definitely in the middle of winter. So
Let's talk babies. Okay. Scientists at Cambridge have unveiled a fascinating mechanism where fetuses use a paternal gene to control the mother's nutrient release during pregnancy. See, we serve a purpose. We do have a purpose. This remote control system involves hormonal signals from the placenta, which ensure the fetus grows optimally by altering the mother's metabolic processes. This is why mothers have hormones. They're raging on hormones for the baby, right? Remarkably, this battle for nutrients is a delicate balance, crucial not just for fetal growth, but also for the mother's health and her future reproductive potential. Would you like to know more?
Cambridge scientists have discovered that fetuses use a gene inherited from their father to influence their mother's body into providing more nutrients during pregnancy. This creates a kind of nutritional tug of war, where the unborn baby remote controls its mother's metabolism to maximize its growth, while the mother's body balances her own need to maintain health. The mother must ensure enough glucose and fats remain available for her energy needs to sustain the pregnancy, supporting breastfeeding and allow for future pregnancies.
Yeah.
A University of Cambridge study explored how the placenta plays a key role in this process. By releasing specific hormones, the placenta communicates with the mother's body to prioritize the baby's growth. This vital organ, which develops alongside the fetus, supports fetal development in humans and other mammals. In experiments with pregnant mice, here we go, mice again.
Love it, man.
Scientists modified the signaling cells in the placenta that regulate how nutrients are allocated to the fetus.
Is this amazing? Fascinating? Yeah. This is crazy.
This is
cool.
This is just shows to me further proof that we are we have not evolved from nothing.
Happenstance.
We have not evolved from nothing. No. We were created by a supreme being
who knows physiology.
Knows all
anatomy.
And was able to put this together. And
he's a gardener. He's a doctor. He's a physicist. He's everything. Geologist. Everything.
Yeah.
Astronaut. You name it. Perfect. Yeah. All right. Professor Amanda Sferuzzi Perry. We got to shorten that. Amanda SP. Amanda SP, professor in fetal and placental physiology, a fellow at St. John's College, and a co-senior author of the paper, said, quote, "It's the first direct evidence that a gene inherited from the father is signaling to the mother to divert nutrients to the fetus," end quote. Dr. Miguel Costancia, no relation to George Costanza, right? MRC investigator based at the Wellcome MRC Institute of Metabolic Science and co-senior author of the paper, said, quote, "The baby's remote control system is operated by genes that can be switched on or off depending on whether they are dad's or mom's gene, the so-called imprinted genes."
Okay. So this is a quote: "Genes controlled by the father are greedy and selfish."
Of course, yes.
And
that's how we are.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. And will tend to manipulate maternal resources for the benefit of the fetuses.
That's what we do, right?
Yeah. So to grow them big and fittest,
not fattest.
Fittest. Right. Although pregnancy is largely cooperative, there is a big arena for a potential conflict between the mother and the baby, with imprinted genes and the placenta thought to play key roles. The findings by the researchers from the Center for Trophoblast research at Cambridge's Department of Physiology, Department and Neuroscience Development and Neuroscience, and the Medical Research Council Metabolic Diseases Unit, member of the Wellcome MRC Institute of Metabolic Science, have been published in Cell Metabolism.
These people are degreed, they're doctored, they're accredited, They know what they're talking about, right? Can we say that safely?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The baby's genes, controlled by the father, tend to promote fetal growth, and those controlled by the mother tend to limit fetal growth. Professor SP explained, quote, "These genes from the mother that limit fetal growth are thought to be a mother's way of ensuring her survival, so she doesn't have a baby that takes all the nutrients and is too big and challenging to birth. The mother also has a chance of having subsequent pregnancy, potentially with different males in the future to pass on her genes more widely. I suppose with lions that would work, but humans, we're like monogamous, right?
Well, we're supposed to be.
And birds of prey are monogamous. Penguins are monogamous.
We're supposed to be.
Yeah, we are supposed to be.
Researchers deleted the expression of an important imprinted gene called IGF2, which provides instructions for making a protein called insulin-like growth factor 2.
Oh.
Similar to the hormone insulin, which is responsible for making and controlling glucose levels in our circulation, the gene promotes fetal growth and plays a key part in the development of fetal tissue, including the placenta, liver, and brain. Dr. Jorge Lopez Tello, a lead author of the study based at the university's Department of Physiology, Development and Neuroscience, said, quote, "If the function of IGF2 from the father is switched off in signaling cells, the mother doesn't make enough amounts of glucose and lipids, fats, available in her circulation. These nutrients, therefore, reach the fetus in insufficient amounts, and the fetus doesn't grow properly." Interesting.
That's pretty cool to watch that they watched it as they fetuses grew.
Right. So obviously there's obviously issues all the time in people's births, right? I mean, not all the time, but it's consistent, not a large amount, but so maybe this is part of that whole deal. So hopefully it is.
The scientists found that deleting IGF2 from the placenta signaling cells affects the production of other hormones that modulate the way the mother's pancreas produces insulin and how her liver and other metabolic organs respond. Quote, "We found IGF2 controls the hormones responsible for reducing insulin sensitivity in the mother during pregnancy. It means the mother's tissues don't absorb glucose, so nutrients are more available in the circulation to be transferred to the fetus," end quote, said Professor SP. Babies with IGF2 gene defects can be overgrown or growth stunted. Remember I was talking about that Zika virus that affects if the mosquito bites you down in South America, the baby has a little tiny head. I wonder if that's stunted growth. Maybe it affects that. Until now, we didn't know that part of the IGF2 gene's role is to regulate signaling to the mother to allocate nutrients to the fetus, said Professor SP.
The mice studied were smaller at birth, and their offspring showed early signs of diabetes and obesity in later life. Professor SP said, "Our research highlights how important the controlled allocation of nutrients to the fetus is for the lifelong health of the offspring, and the direct role the placenta plays. The placenta is an amazing organ. At the end of the pregnancy, the placenta is delivered by the mother, but the memories of how the placenta was functioning leaves a lasting legacy on the way those fetal organs have developed and then how they're going to function through life."
I did not know that the placenta was an organ.
I didn't know
it's
that
like
either.
A come and go organ.
I thought it was like a throwaway bag from Walmart.
That's what I thought too.
It served its purpose and
get out of
away.
Here. Yeah. That's crazy.
I wonder, I'm not going to bring that up. I was going to talk about some
biology
stuff from Planned Parenthood, but I'm not going to go there. Okay, so we're being positive today.
Okay. The next step is to understand how placental hormones are controlled by IGF2 and what those hormones are doing. Future research could help scientists discover new strategies to target the placenta to improve health outcomes for moms and for babies. Fascinating topic today.
Yeah, we like that story. This sounds like a feel good story for a way they can help out. Yeah, and maybe get rid of some of these negative issues at birth and stuff. During the birth process or the pregnancy process.
Yeah. And give hope, if something's detected, maybe it can be,
Yeah. So Steve is going to excuse himself and go to wardrobe and get himself a jacket because he's sitting there freezing.
My fingers are probably blue, man. Okay, thanks for joining us this afternoon. Tomorrow we got another fascinating topic about malaria
Yeah.
and the help for the cure of malaria. So join us tomorrow morning.
Take care, everyone. Thanks.